You heard that? 1/100th of a second. Come on, let's go. What is up, YouTube? My name is Poseidon, and welcome back to the workshop. If you clicked on this video, I love you, straight up. Today, I'll be reacting to, in my opinion, one of the craziest and greatest swimming races in history. This is where the GOAT, the one and only Michael Phelps, swam the 100-meter butterfly. And by the way, I reacted to the most legendary relay of all time, so if you want to check that out, it's right over here. But before you do that, let's react to Michael Phelps winning his 7th gold medal at these Olympic Games, which, as a competitive swimmer myself, I consider this to be the holy grail of races. Now join me in watching the GOAT be a GOAT.
And it's the Chevy Gold Medal Spotlight event, Chris. It is the men's 100 fly final as we welcome you
Final, baby.
to the water cube.
And before we get into it, make sure you stick around to the end because I'm really going to do a deep dive on what this race was like and the magnitude of it. And while you're at it, subscribe.
Another one of those rare chances to witness live something to this
History
that has only happened once in the history of the 112 years of the modern Olympic Games. Ian Crocker has the world record. He's in this final with his
fellow
teammate,
American
Michael Phelps. Phelps now with his second to last swim here of these games, which could change the face of Olympic history.
That's right.
In his 100-meter fly final, he goes for his 7th gold medal of these games, which would put his name alongside Mark Spitz, who for now has no peers.
Mark Spitz. Now if you don't know, really quick, Mark Spitz, he is the OG fastest swimmer there was. This was at a time where they didn't even use goggles, by the way. They didn't even use goggles to swim. He had to just raw dog it. He was in the sport, just raw dog it. It's crazy. But in his book, in Michael Phelps' book, I remember him saying this. He was like, I don't want to be the second Mark Spitz. I want to be the first Michael Phelps. And I think we might see why, or what he meant by that.
Since the 05 Worlds when Crocker put up that world record.
Also, imagine that. Imagine, really quick, imagine just being in a race with a fellow American, your teammate, right? It's like if he wins, you're happy for him, right? Maybe, but you also, in Michael Phelps' shoes, you're like, I need to win this to make history. So it's like, are we doing this for me, or are we doing this for America?
Michael Phelps, and the way Michael looked in the semis,
constantly touching the goggles. I remember doing that when I was swimming too. You're just touching your cap, everything. The goggles, making sure everything's right. You got Japan to cut. This guy's something to watch out for. The homie.
Is Michael Phelps 6 for 6 in Olympic golds at these games, all of them coming.
6 for 6. Oh my god. I haven't watched this race in a long time. In a long time. Since it came out, probably. So I'm reliving this with you. We're in this together. Let's do it.
Next to him is Ian Crocker, who Phelps
right next to him, his fellow American. Makes me feel like I have to get ready for this myself, so I have to throw these motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I wish though. It really does make me want to get back in the pool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this is the moment. This is the moment. There's his mom. Shout out, mama. I remember my parents used to watch me too. Shout out to you guys. Here we go. Boom. Everything, the adrenaline just kicks in. Here we are, underwater. Look at him. Phelps is even like just behind, like already. And look at that. You can see how Phelps is not in the lead, nowhere near. Touches. He has a lot of ground to make up for, but his underwaters are legendary. That's what he's known for. Look at that. Let's go, Phelps. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Shoot. Shoot. Come on. Let's go. Oh my. This is why he's just a beast. He is a beast. In the moment. Let's go! Look at that smile. He's like, yeah, I did that. Let's go. Oh my God. You heard that? 1/100th of a second. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? It's this. Ready? Ready? Boom. Just like that. Could you tell the difference? No, you couldn't. Look at that. 1/100th. A millisecond. Blink your eye and that wasn't even fast enough. Shout out to sportsmanship though. Shout out to parents. Come on. Number 7 locked in. He is currently, in this moment, obviously 2008, a while ago, but in this moment, he's living history. Like, in this moment, that's insane. Look at that. Out of breath, but, wow. Alright, let's do it. And again, I've emphasized this in a previous video, but the underwaters in swimming are so massively important and underrated. And I'll get clowned because I used to be iffy with my underwaters and my kicking myself, admittedly. But I always understood how important it was to do it. I just was not the best at kicking, I'll be honest. And yeah, but yo, it really is half the battle. If you're nice with the underwaters, and this is called dolphin kicks. If you're nice with your dolphin kicks, you will win. Like you'll be a beast. You'll do the thing. You know, like it's actually illegal to go past a certain mark underwater because of how much of a cheat code it really is. Yeah, but it's not. Look at that. Look at that. Ready? Okay, this is big. 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 You see that? You see that from Phelps. I'm gonna go back. Michael Phelps just took a full stroke right there. And he takes a little tiny stroke. He doesn't do a full one, tiny one, because he knows how close he is to the wall. He knew what he had to do. So Kavik, maybe he took one stroke too many, or maybe he just didn't do it properly, but Michael Phelps was calculated. He knew what he had to do again. Look, underwater. One full stroke and one half stroke to do the job. And again, touching like that. Look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. This moment right here. Look at this. You would think that Kavik is winning this race. His hands are like an inch away from the wall. Michael Phelps is like couple. It makes no sense. Wow. I'm shocked just watching this back right now. And then you see his celebration. You just splash the water. I've never really done that, but yeah. Yeah. I lied. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
In the final few meters of this 100 flies, final individual race
yeah,
here
nah, this is nuts.
It looked like Phelps was going to have to settle for the silver. She's got the two fingers up. He's got the silver.
Look, yeah, the mom didn't even know what was going on. Shout out Mama Phelps, though. Raising a goat. Imagine that. Imagine just like birthing a goat. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, imagine just birthing a goat like that. I mean, I can't. Shout out Mama. Shout out Mama. And then we got his coach. You always love a good relationship with your coach. A coach is like no other person. It's not a teacher, it's not a friend, it's not a peer. A coach is a coach, and it's just different bond there. Yeah, no. The slow play, the replays, the slow motion, all that is crazy. Wow. Let's see what Mr. Phelps has to say post race.
Years-long history of the modern Olympics, only one athlete has won 7 golds in the Olympics. You've now matched that. Very emotional moment for you. What are you thinking about?
One thing that really fired me up beforehand you know, Michael said, you know, it'd be good for swimming and good for me if he won Kavik, and that fired me up more than anything. My mom told me that. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens.
Yeah, man.
And, when I saw that and I saw the finish,
jeez,
wow, I'm at a loss of words.
What happened in those last 5 meters?
Yeah, go for
That's
it.
usually where I can try to catch some ground if I need to. And I had no idea the race was that close. So,
yeah, because I mean, you're swimming butterfly. First of all, when you're swimming, you're not focusing on anyone else. Because if you are, what are you doing? That's like if you're running in a race for track and you're just like looking at the other person, which I think Usain Bolt did that because he just knew he got it like that, but you shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I mean, you have no true idea where you are. You know, you just gotta face that adversity and kind of just go for it. That's kind of like almost like the moral of the story. Like, this man didn't know like what the result was gonna be. Almost had to accept the fact that maybe he wasn't gonna make history. But clearly, like he said, he had to go for it. You know, it's simple as that. Sometimes it really is as simple as that. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. You're going to put your mind on something, and you accomplish it. That's it. Period.
I'm lucky enough to get my hand on first.
Yeah.
Did you ever truly believe that you would be here standing with 7 gold medals? I know it may have been a gold, but what did you really believe?
Yeah, he's just gone.
I think, you know, in my dreams I always wanted it.
Dreams.
And, you know, I thought under the perfect circumstances I could do it. And I guess just believing all along that you could really do it, I think goes a long way.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Well said. Well said from a tired, exhausted Michael Phelps. If you believe it, you can do it, and that's so utterly true. You know, if you can think about it, you can make it happen, right? So I think that's the main message of this whole race, of this historic, iconic moment. And luckily, I had you guys to be here with me while watching it. Anyways, again, this was another electric race to relive with you guys. I love doing it. I'm a swimmer at heart, always will be. So it's always good to be able to see Michael Phelps and others do their thing. It really makes me want to get back in the pool. Hint, hint, maybe a video on that soon. But for now, make sure you smash that like button. Drop a comment. Is there a race or just anything in general that you want me to react to? I'm always down. And of course, subscribe for more and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. All that's left to do now is roll the outro.
Yo, you got an at?